So we had this idea in 2020, and then from the moment, I mean, in a no time, we gathered a fantastic list of exhibitors, all galleries who were looking for opportunities because there was no fair calendar. And from the moment we could release actually the list, 2 days later we had to cancel the fair. So eventually the fair was born in 2021, so conceived in 2020 and born in 2021. So we questioned our audience and more specifically the galleries, because that's where why we put all this together. You know, we will, if the galleries were enthusiastic to have a second edition, we would go forward with the next edition. And so we questioned that 3 times in a row, not knowing if we would organize this annually. And then from the 3rd time, it was clear that we had to do it, otherwise another organizer would take over. So, and now we're very confident and happy that this event is here.
Mark the day with some power on, because it's the lightest one, and I'm going to do it on 2 hands.
We do not do a call for application for galleries to apply. Why do we do that? It's actually in a way convenient. We have an invitation committee who invites actually galleries from their friends and family network. Of course, they're looking for interesting profiles that adds on the value and the content of the fair. And so, steadily but steadily, the exhibitors list is getting shaped throughout the year. So we are ready with our lists actually in September. And now more and more people know, actually galleries know that this fair exists, and so we receive also spontaneous requests. So what we do is actually we ask them to send a proposal, and it's the invitation committee who agrees to have them on board or not.
For the KMSKA, it was especially important that a genuine dialogue could emerge between the work, the new work, and the museum's existing collection. We are therefore delighted that thanks to Art Antwerp and Private Bank Delen, we can add a new work to the KMSKA's collection. The selected piece is made from mirror material, a mirror that not only reflects but also creates perspective, acting as a window onto society. The fact that the artist is a woman who lived in Antwerp for many years before moving to Brussels make this choice all the more resonant. The final choice fell on Sweaty Cuddle, of Zweterige Knuffel in het Nederlands, by the French artist Laure Prouveau, represented by Galerie Nathalie Obadia in Brussels and Paris. Her work often explores themes such as miscommunication, memory, identity, language, imagination, and the dissolving of boundaries between reality and fiction. Within her broader oeuvre, Provost investigates confusion, dreams, and a playful associative logic. The mirror paintings fit perfectly within this framework. By incorporating mirrors, the boundary between image and viewer, between interior and reflection, fiction and reality becomes beautifully blurred. Prouveau alludes to the classic vista of the old masters and the trompe-l'œil tradition, from Jan van Eyck and Velasquez to Pistoletto. But in this work, she replaced the beauty of an idealized landscape with a confrontational mirror, featuring a painted, faded, vanishing flower.
So this is the generation that when they graduated from high school, when they had to go to college, that Corona exploded. So this is a generation that just sat at home while playing video games and reading a lot. And what he did was like a lot of video games, but he also started reading about mythology. And I realized when in a video game, you're like a god of your own world.
Charity project, in fact, because every piece we have 16 artists on this project. Every piece that has been sold or that would be sold, the half of the price will go to the artist and the other half will go to the charity project that is chosen by the artist himself. I use some parts of pieces of my work sometimes just to keep it going.